satisfying NBC movie premiere. A war hero pushed too far, battling for his honor.
Don't push it. I'll give you a war you won't believe.
And now, fighting for his life.
I didn't come here to rescue Rambo from you. I came here to rescue you from him.
One man against an entire army. 100% action, 100% suspense, 100% Stallone. First Blood, next.
Get your first taste now at McDonald's. Look who's got the new taste of Coke. Big Mac has it waiting for you.
With 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese.
Coca-Cola is making its new debut. Get your first taste, ooh, what a kick. Put it together with a Big Mac. Yeah, Coke is in. It's a good time.
Get your first taste now
at McDonald's.
For the past decade, systems companies have been telling you about your business problems. Finally, somebody is listening. Introducing Business Solutions from Team Xerox. No matter what kind of business you're in, chances are you manage some type of document, whether on paper or electronic. Say you like most of the business world, you deal with letters, memos, reports. Team Xerox will examine what you do and recommend a business solution complete with a range of new products. Hardware, software, and networks. Maybe you need in-house publishing, technical manuals, proposals. Team Xerox will not only make your work look good, they'll make you look good. Or if your business is engineering and you need to create drawings and merge text with graphics, Team Xerox has developed exactly the right solution for you. For service and support, no company knows you better than Xerox. When you're ready to talk, call Team Xerox at 1-800-TEAM-XRX. We'll be ready to listen.
You gotta find a home of your own. You gotta sell the one you've outgrown. You gotta transfer to places unknown. Well, all you gotta do is pick up the phone. Put number 1 to work for you. People who get things done.
We find more first homes, move more people into bigger homes, and help more people on the move than any other real estate team.
Put number 1 to work for you. Century 21.
In First Blood, he fought for his life. This time, he's fighting for a lot more.
If winning means he has to die, he'll die. What you choose to call hell, he calls home.
Stallone is back as Rambo.
I'm coming to get you.
First Blood, Part 2, rated R. Starts Wednesday, May 22nd at a theater near you.
Fathers, sons, brothers, friends, the dreams of a nation you fought to defend. And though time has passed, it's clear to see that you're still alive in our memory. On Memorial Day, in our hearts we sing, we remember.
We remember those who served our country and the families they left behind. That's why Coors has established a scholarship fund of $500,000 to help sons and daughters of American veterans who paid the price. With your help, this fund can grow even larger. This month, look for the Coors and Coors Lite display and help us help them.
And though time has passed, it's clear to see that you're still alive in our memory.
We remember.
Help!
We have a flat.
Well, hop in.
Get a little closer. Don't be shy. Get a little closer with Aloe Extra Dry.
To get close, I trust Aaron's powerful protection against wetness and odor. And only Aaron has, aloe essence scent. Oh, it's closed.
Guess we'll have to keep going.
Get a little closer.
Aaron helps stop wetness before embarrassing odor can start.
NBC Sunday Night at the Movies will return following these messages.
Tuesday at It's an all-new A-Team. When the guys go on vacation, it turns into a fish fry.
I'm gonna give me something to eat.
Then on an all-new Riptide, when the boys take on some cheesy smugglers.
It's probably Swiss.
They blow holes in a sharp operation. And on an all-new Remington Steel, when Remington loses the agency, will he leave Laura for good?
Tuesday.
I tell you, there's nothing like a hot steam bath and a cold light beer from Miller.
That's the truth. Light doesn't fill you up, so you can sit back and relax a while.
Ah, that tastes great.
Hey, Ben, how about another cold one? Me too.
Me too.
Me too.
Hey, wait a minute.
That ULC?
I didn't say anything.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, get out of here!
Hurry up, now.
I got my hat.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
The Knicks win Patrick Ewing in the NBA lottery. Details at 11.
We continue with First Blood, starring Sylvester Stallone, Richard Crenna, and Brian Denny.
Time to make the donuts.
Owning a Dunkin Donuts is no piece of cake.
Time to make the donuts.
Because you work night and day making donuts. That's why they're so fresh all the time.
The donuts.
And come in up to 52 varieties, more than any supermarket. At Dunkin Donuts, it's always time to make the donuts.
Come on, America. Drive over to Firestone and save on Master Care Car Service.
America's driving to Firestone.
Expert air conditioning service with a complete system check. Nationwide warranty. Most cars, including imports, at an extra special price. $12.95, limited time only.
Driving force is Firestone.
And new tracks on sale from $29.95. The long mileage radial America needs. The price America wants.
Firestone.
7 days. 11 days.
Something is giving extraordinary life
19 days.
to permed and colored hair.
23 days since I colored.
Something called Atune, a complete system.
27 days since I permed.
Atune, shampoo, conditioner, even hairspray, working together to protect hair color
31 days.
and keep perms alive.
35 days.
Nobody helps keep you in color and curls
39 days.
like Atune.
50 days.
Dinner at the Fosters. Eating by candlelight wasn't their idea. Neither was leaving dirty dishes overnight. But it did prove Lemon Scent Sunlight, the new dishwasher detergent, outcleans the leading brand on tough, starchy food. By morning, the Fosters dishes really needed new Sunlight. In fact, in tests against the leading brand on tough, starchy food, Sunlight cleaned better.
Beautiful.
Why wait for the lights to go out? Try new Lemon Sunlight. It really stands up to dishes that sit.
NBC Sunday Night at the Movies will return following these messages.
Tuesday in an all-new Riptide when the boys take on some cheesy smugglers.
It was probably Swiss.
They blow holes in a sharp operation.
It's a good idea.
Tuesday.
This is NBC News Digest, sponsored by Budweiser. Here is Ann Garrels, NBC News.
Good evening. In the Netherlands, Pope John Paul II was greeted with the most violent demonstrations of his papacy. Scores of rioters screaming, "Kill the Pope," pelted police with rocks and bottles. During Secretary of State Schultz's trip to Jerusalem, 3 bombs exploded. A 4th was defused today. PLO factions claimed responsibility. And in a new round of violence, Hindus and Muslims clashed in western India. In northern India, the death toll topped 85 as a result of bombings police blame on Sikh terrorists. Now this.
It's pick-a-pair time. Time to stock up on 6-packs, 12-packs, or even cases of Budweiser and Bud Light.
The New York Knicks are jumping for joy. They won first pick in the draft of college players. Their choice, Georgetown center Patrick Ewing. I'm Ann Garrels in Washington. More news later on this NBC station.
They came in 1930. They came in 37. They came in 42. Cars that set the standard for high performance came to Sunoco. Now they're back in a magnificent collection of glasses, featuring 6 classic cars, each glass a $2.50 value for just 79 cents. Pick up a different one each week with any fill-up, from economy to Sunoco's Ultra, the highest octane gasoline available. Sunoco's high-performance car glasses. Get them now, before they're a thing of the past.
What was the last exciting thing that happened to you?
Last night, my boyfriend was pretty exciting.
Was she exciting? Compared to what?
Want real excitement? Announcing Team Pontiac's 21 Days of Excitement, May 1st through May 21st. For 21 days and 21 days only, we're doing something we've never done before. We're slashing prices on every Pontiac. If you've ever wanted to buy a Pontiac, now is the time to buy one. The 21 Days of Excitement, now through May 21st.
Gary Dotson goes free. Story at 11.
We continue with First Blood, starring Sylvester Stallone, Richard Crenna, and Brian Denny.
Who was the first man to be honored by the film industry for creating a makeup? Max Factor. The man behind the glamorous faces of Marlene Dietrich, Myrna Loy, and Vivian Leigh. Today, Max Factor's genius goes on with new Light and Natural. Max Factor's first water-based makeup with a biocollagen complex. It covers imperfections and gives you a finish this flawless, this natural. With Light and Natural, the glamour goes on. Thanks, Max.
Bronco II never made it. S10 Blazer never made it. Only Jeep Cherokee is the triple award-winning 4x4.
Experience it for yourself. Only Cherokee gives you a choice of 2 or 4 doors. Only Cherokee has room for 5 and more cargo space than Bronco or Blazer. And our new 2-wheel drive Cherokee starts at $91.95. Now get America's lowest factory financing, 8.5% on all Jeep Cherokees and Wagoneers. Only in a Jeep.
Dear Certs, how's this for a real Certs encounter? In the museum, looking at the Manet, I backed into a gorgeous woman in front of the Monet. Well, I don't know much about Impressionist art, but she made a great impression on me. Was I glad I had that Certs?
Only Certs has a lively, fresh flavor and a glistening drop of Retsin, so it's all you need to freshen your breath and keep it that way.
Well, Certs, the rest is art history.
Certs and sugar-free Certs, just in case you're going to be face-to-face.
Around here people seem to say it all without saying a word.
There are still places where you can shake a man's hand, buy him a Miller, and you've got yourself a deal.
Miller's made the American way, born and brewed in the USA, just as proud as the people who are drinking it today.
Miller Beer, purity you can see, quality you can taste.
Miller's made the American way.
A stranger returns to expose years of lust, betrayal, and murder in the powerful drama of Peyton Place, The Next Generation, Monday.
Monday, Jackie Gleason's back. And looking for a rematch with Audrey Meadows. Art Carney and Joyce Randolph in those hilarious moments that you haven't seen on television in 30 years when Jackie Gleason presents the Honeymooners Reunion.
How sweet it is! Monday.
This is Big Ben, and this is the man who sets it. It's his job to keep this clock so accurate you could set your watch by it, as millions of Londoners do. The big question is, how does he check the accuracy of Big Ben? With the Citizen, the watch so accurate you could set a clock by it. Citizen watches, the smartest engineering ever strapped to a wrist.
When it comes to lawnmowers, there are some people who'll pass up a John Deere for a bargain brand. Sure, they'll save a little money, but they won't have John Deere features like deep die-cast aluminum decks and single-lever height adjustment. But until the day their mower needs service, they won't know they're missing the most important feature of all, a John Deere dealer. Nothing runs like a Deere.
It was incredible out there today. I had to work for every point. My muscles feel sore, but they won't for long because I've got Bengay. You can feel it working right away. You know, I also use Bengay before I play. It helps me warm up and play more comfortably, longer. And that can make the difference. Like today.
Bengay before and Bengay after. Feel better with Bengay.
You can feel it working right away.
Spring cleaning.
Visine AC, extra relief for allergy eyes.
Meet your neighbor's new baby.
Visine AC, extra relief for allergy eyes.
Ah, the smell of fresh cut grass.
Visine AC, a different Visine for allergy eyes with a special ingredient. Makes itchy, sticky, watery eyes, allergy eyes, feel good again.
Surprise, wildflowers.
Visine AC, extra relief for allergy eyes.
NBC Sunday Night at the Movies will return following these messages.
All next week, the Masters of Late Night Laughter are back-to-back when Late Night with David Letterman joins Johnny Carson and The Tonight Show in beautiful downtown Burbank. Next Sunday, Bill Cosby hosts 3 fantastic hours of music superstars in an entertainment spectacular. Motown returns to the Apollo next Sunday.
Update. The latest from News 4 New York.
Coming up at 11 on News 4 New York, the Knicks get lucky in an NBA lotto. They get Patrick Ewing, a player that could bring a new era of b-ball to the Big Apple. And Gary Dotson goes free, but the governor thinks he's guilty, and that his accuser lied when she changed her rape story.
A fire that roared takes more victims as the horror of that sight lingers, and Amy Eilberg takes her place among men, the first rabbi of conservative Judaism. All that and more at 11.
You got the love.
You got the look,
You got the love.
the Jordache look.
You got the love.
Get street smart. Use the public phones. There's a lot of competition out there. Those who get ahead get street smart. They know their best friends on the street are the 122,000 public phones all over the metropolitan area.
The audition closes at 4. I can make it.
Get street smart. Use the public phones.
Congratulations.
I got the part. It's a good thing I called.
Get street smart.
I should have called.
Use the public phones of New York Telephone.
I'm a businessman, and when you go home from Belmont a little bit richer, that's good business for both of us. This year alone, I expect to pay out over $750 million right at the track, and that, my friend, makes for a lot of winners. The thing to remember is, you don't have to bet big to win big. As little as $1 gets you in on the action. And remember, when you win, it's good business for both of us.
New York's winning at Belmont Park. It's a fact.
Stevie Wonder at the United Nations.
Monday at 6 on News 4 New York.
We continue with First Blood, starring Sylvester Stallone, Richard Crenna, and Brian Dennehy.
The best of German engineering comes together in the 1985 Volkswagen Golf. It's worth dropping in for a test drive. Golf. It's not a car, it's a Volkswagen.
Bartender, we'll have a little something cold and wet.
A little Reuniti.
Coming up, a little Reuniti.
A little Reuniti. Boy, can we go for a little Reuniti on ice.
Yeah.
Have a little Reuniti.
Have a little Reuniti.
Reuniti introduces a little Reuniti, a fresh and fruity cutie that makes the ultimate cooler.
Reuniti on ice. Reuniti so nice. Have a little Reuniti.
If you're shipping by Federal, here's another reason to switch to Airborne. $1 million. Because every time you ship anything by Airborne, in the U.S. or internationally, we're keeping your air bill number along with your signature as your entry in our $1 million lotto. On July 15th, we're going to pick the $1 million winner. So the next time you're shipping a package by Federal, ship it by Airborne instead. Then you can count on delivery by 10:30, and Airborne may even deliver $1 million to you.
When I lost weight, I had inside information. Because I work in a pharmacy, I know what more pharmacists recommend to lose weight. The Dexatrim diet plan. Now that's a recommendation you can trust, and you can trust Dexatrim. Its active ingredient has been proven in 7 years of clinical testing. Dexatrim really helps you eat less and lose weight. It works for our customers, and it worked for me.
Lose weight with the product more pharmacists recommend. Lose weight with Dexatrim.
An NBC World Movie premiere. Peyton Place, the most sinful town in America, is torn apart when a stranger returns.
Allison.
To expose the years of lust, betrayal,
Come on, shall we?
secrets, and murder. A powerfully searing drama as the original cast returns to Peyton Place, The Next Generation, Monday.
I'm Tom Brokaw. Surgery in the womb. Is it a breakthrough, or will it turn women into baby machines who lose their rights in troubled pregnancies? Tomorrow on NBC Nightly News.
Through the years, there have been many weapons in the war against plaque. And now, the latest weapon, the latest technology, Check-Up Toothpaste. Its secret, Microsil, a remarkable discovery. Clinically proven to remove plaque safely, effectively, every way you brush. Use Check-Up with Microsil, the plaque attacker, in pump or new flip-top tube.
Bronco II never made it. S10 Blazer never made it. Only Jeep Cherokee is the triple award-winning 4x4.
Experience it for yourself. Only Cherokee gives you a choice of 2 or 4 doors. Only Cherokee has room for 5 and more cargo space than Bronco or Blazer. And our new 2-wheel drive Cherokee starts at $91.95. Now, get America's lowest factory financing, 8.5% on all Jeep Cherokees and Wagoneers. Only in a Jeep.
Mr. Clark, my hemorrhoids are really bothering me.
Pain, itch?
And swelling.
Then use Preparation H. It relieves the pain, itch, and swelling.
Doctor recommended, hospital tested Preparation H often gives hours of relief from pain and itch. And what's more, it actually helps shrink swelling of inflamed hemorrhoidal tissues.
Mr. Clark, you were right. Preparation H works great.
Get doctor recommended Preparation H.
It relieves pain, itch, and swelling.
Move it back! Yeah, this stuff I'm wearing to protect you from almost anything. Except the headache. Do I get 'em? It's like a hunk of steel sitting on your head. The good thing Anacin is strong.
Anacin, 23% more medicine than regular pain relievers. Anacin stops pain fast.
More medicine. No more headache. I'm ready for a little overtime.
Anacin, more medicine.
Tomorrow, Jackie Gleason's back with Audrey Meadows in Jackie Gleason Presents The Honeymooners. And it's an NBC world premiere movie, Peyton Place. It's all here, the lust, betrayal, and murder. The original cast returns to Peyton Place, The Next Generation, tomorrow night.
I'm Bryant Gumbel. Next week on Today, Jackie Gleason, Joan Rivers, Sylvester Stallone.
I'm Jane Pauley, and a rare interview with Caroline Kennedy at the Kennedy Museum.
That's next week on Today.
Next Sunday, Motown returns to the Apollo with Bill Cosby hosting a 3-hour star-studded special featuring Diana Ross, Stevie Wonder, Boy George, Smokey Robinson and Wham's George Michael, Sarah Vaughan, Rod Stewart, Joe Cocker and Patti LaBelle. All on one stage, Bill Cosby hosts Motown's return to the Apollo.
Coming up next on News 4 New York, Patrick Ewing and Nick. The dream comes a step closer to reality for the team and for New York basketball fans. And a convicted rapist is set free, but his name is still clouded by the crime and the controversy.
The death toll of a soccer stadium fire climbs as the horror lingers. And after years of study, Amy Eilberg scores a first, the first female rabbi of conservative Judaism. All that and more next on News 4 New York. Join us.
La breakfast.
La yogurt.
La snack.
La yogurt.
La lunchtime.
La yogurt.
La topping.
La yogurt.
La pick-me-up. La dessert. La midnight snack. La health food.
La yogurt. That's La yogurt for you. La 100% natural yogurt, mixed La French style, in all your favorite real fruit flavors. So come, fruit lovers, put a little La in your life.
For any time.
La yogurt.
La yogurt. La yogurt.